Hello and welcome to an all-new episode of Lamb School Noticings for the week of October 26, 2015. I'm Mary Fran Matson, professor and head of the Brian Lamb School of Communication, and your host for Lamb School Noticings. First off, a big thank you to Leslie Morehouse, our social media coordinator, for filling in while I was away. Great job, Leslie. You, your dog Bosco, and bobblehead Packer were impressive. Also, welcome to Sarah, who is our videographer for this episode. Glad you're on our team. Last week, we welcomed back to campus one of our most successful and influential alums, Dr. Philip Tompkins. Phil is well known in the field of communication and beyond due to his long and interesting career as a professor, researcher, literary critic, and author. After achieving his PhD in organizational communication from the Lamb School in 1962, Phil worked as a consultant to NASA during the development of the famous moon rocket. After NASA, Phil taught at some of the finest educational institutions in the country, including Kent State, the University at Albany, the University of Colorado at Boulder, and of course, Purdue. Since his retirement in 1998, Phil has written several books and has worked diligently as a volunteer at the St. Francis Center, a homeless shelter in Denver. We were proud to host Phil during his trip to West Lafayette, which included a book signing and the inaugural lecture of the Phil Tompkins Distinguished Lecture Series presented by Phil himself. During the lecture, Phil focused on graduate students in the Lamb School, sharing his advice for a successful career in academia. Phil concluded his presentation with a special announcement. Half of all royalties earned by his new book, Managing Risk and Complexity Through Open Communication and Teamwork, published by the Purdue Press, will go directly to the Lamb School. Thank you, Phil, for this generous donation and for taking the time to visit. You are welcome here in the Lamb School anytime. Next up, some exciting news for one of our own. Patrice Buzzanel, Distinguished Professor and Director of Purdue's Butler Center for Leadership Excellence, was named an endowed visiting professor in the School of Media and Design at Shanghai Jiangtong University in China. Patrice will work to strengthen Purdue's connections with the university and will facilitate collaborations, research, and other activities. Congratulations, Patrice, on this exciting opportunity. We look forward to seeing the product of this brilliant collaboration. Purdue's Pettigrew speech and debate team are off to a fast start this semester, competing in several tournaments around the region. During the most recent tournaments, which took place in Indianapolis and Lexington, Kentucky, Purdue's team was awarded first place overall, with students winning several individual awards. Cheers to you and your coach, graduate students James Mollison, on your success. Keep up the good work. Finally this week, we want to highlight Jessica Sturgis, a PhD student in our program who was just announced as the winner of the Bruce Kendall Award for Excellence in Communication. The award honors the graduate student with the most significant contributions to communication. Jessica will receive her award during the Lammies at our spring honors banquet. Congratulations, Jessica. Way to go. That's a wrap on this episode of Lamb School Noticings. Be sure to check back in 2 weeks for our next all-new episode. In the meantime, make sure to send your updates to me at mmatson@purdue.edu and stay in touch via our social media. Take special care and see you next time.